Hello, here we go again with an Osaka League game played on 2 handicap that white won by 19.5, and this feels to be a game of missed opportunities for black. Let's check it out. So the beginning proceeds normally. Black attacks right away, very aggressive and not a bad idea actually. White keeps the corner, alright. This Joseki feels good for black because when black finishes the Joseki with the extension, it's in the same time of pincer against c6. So here white can play the 2-space jump extension in order to remove black's nice spot. Even if white doesn't finish the Joseki in the top, black usually will play a Keima or an attach, but it's not too damaging for white. I mean, white can still keep the corner, black makes a wall, and white can go for a double approach. For a handicap game, this would be a much faster pace for white. So it felt too good for black to get this extension. This is nice. Then white goes for a double approach high. In this case, black can also consider the attach on the 4 stone. White usually plays a Hane, then black pulls back, white goes Sansan, black cuts. This is always a nice shape to cut. White connects the corner and black extends. This is an old school Joseki, so give up the corner, get some thickness on the outside. Back to the game. So black played the attach on the lower stone, which is the most common move actually. Also very good, but it's good to keep in mind this attach on top. Here white can also play the Sansan directly or play one Hane as before and then Sansan, but on this Hane black can also go up then Sansan and push, and now we have a very modern Joseki and keep the left side. So all these variations are playable, but black decided to attach the usual way, Hane, then go out. Before playing the Hane, white can go Sansan directly to see whether block will block the left side like this or separate all the way, then fight. So now white can go Hane, then connect, cross cut, Nobi threatening the cut. Here black can connect solid or bamboo, usually is a solid connection, Atari under, then white extends. And many times black plays another move, a net, to capture the stone and keep everything connected. But here black can also play an approach like m3, because if white comes out, black will fight and eventually invade the bottom. So this can be a Joseki. Hane first, then Nobi must play the bamboo. Let's see here though. Yeah, usually it's the bamboo connection because of the high approach, but if black blocks and white will push and cut, black can also cut c7. So this can become more interesting. But hang on, Hane block connect, then there's a cutting point in the corner, white will push, black comes out, white can catch the stones on the left side, and black will go for the bottom. Well, this results into a trade, but maybe it's not so great because it kind of weakens the left side stones. So what happened in the game is right, play the bamboo to double up. White doesn't want to allow the cut at c7, so if white pushes in the corner like this or Keima, black will cut right away. Then here, white has to discard the stone and simply play away. So white plays this attach in order to protect against the cut at c7, black pushes, that's fine, then blocks the corner. Now here black can also play the Hane, and if white goes in the corner, just Hane f3. So it reverts back to a basic Joseki, but it's actually very big to block c4. Now all black has to do is keep the left side safe. So far it feels okay for black. Now here black can just Nobi, and if white pushes again, either Nobi again or Hane, and on the Hane, Nobi. So this keeps the left side safe, and it's going to be like 10 to 15 points territory instead of just 2, as it happened in the game. The 1-space jump is flexible, but then after the wedge, there are 2 cutting points, so black can defend like this, or as it happened in the game. It's okay to go down at b8, because this will build more points. If white plays the clamp, black can go up or sorry, like this. Then Atari connect, connect, and block or descend. But yeah, it feels a little bit low. So the proper move, it's b12. The thing is, the shape on the left side turned into an over-concentrated formation. So just no b. But yeah, it's sensitive. So now, yeah, white played a wedge and so on. And white plays away. Right now, white still needs a move to secure the wall. He should jump out. To space jump here. Then if black plays something like k4, approach the corner. And if black plays, let's say a shimari, then white can come inside. When hane, make a base like this. When attack m3, descend, and now the base is just ideal. So white was a little bit hasty here, because it's urgent to defend his group on the left. Kosumi is good. White extends for a base. Black takes a big point. Black can actually attack r10 or extend k3, k4. This feels good on the bottom side. O17 is also a good move. And then think about r10. So white drops down. Black takes away the extension. It can also be k3. k3, it's a bit closer to p4. So it's good relationship in this area. And still good enough to press the two white stones. So if white plays a slide, black will block, go up, connect. White needs to make a tiny base. Then black jumps out and keeps pressure both on the group on the left and the bottom. Anyway, j3, k3, j4, all these moves are good to take away white's potential base. So white slides in the corner with O gamma, and this is a bit too far. Just gamma, it's right, and go up, then run out with the group. So when white plays this O gamma, black should immediately consider d2 to separate. If white tries to connect under, he needs to play a move like e2, but it doesn't work. Black will simply go down. Now when white plays this kind of move, using the cuts, Atari, and capture a stone like that, so black is safe in the corner and white is still on the run. Black can also play Atari here and capture the other stone, in which case white can connect under, but the two stones are in trouble. So black should really use d2. Now if white goes up and threatens to connect under, here black can play a bamboo or an attach move. White will connect under and then nobi or hane. So in this case, even if white managed to link on the left side, black got the potential on the bottom and eventually killed the two stones. So this is not the time to play away, because the 5 stones for black are in danger. So either come out or think about ways to separate white stones. Anyway, this peep, it's a peep that black can play anytime, also as a cut threat, and usually white will just connect solid or play a Kosumi. But white decided to play away. So white tries to connect under, black separates, that's very good. And white should actually pull back at e2, because black can still use the d2 move. When this happens, now black is a little bit in danger, so black needs to come out with Kosumi or jump, and then white has to do the same. Jump out here. White doesn't really have time to protect in the top, now that the group on the left side is in trouble. So white plays Atari. This doesn't change things much. And actually black can ignore and just separate d2. Also black can push through and cut to punish the top. But the urgent fight is on the bottom, so right now black should play d2. Again, if white tries anything here, it's just going to collapse. So the corner is all black. And this group in the corner doesn't leave. Even if white tries a move like this, for example, black can hit the vital point. When white tries to capture, it's still not going to work. So white could die in the corner. Anyway, right now black pushes in the top, then plays away. Well, this move seems to be a ladder breaker, but it's not necessary. Black can cut on the outside directly. If white connects the corner, black will just extend, and it's good enough. If white takes, then black will kill the corner. And it's okay to play the cut on the outside, because when playing the cut on the inside, this gives white a much stronger formation after the capture. It's a Ponuki. So it's really not necessary to play this exchange right now. And on the right side, normally black has this shoulder hit and then no B or attach. So it's better to use the combination of two 4C moves, but that can wait. Anyway, with this move, it's clear that black wants the cut and then set up the ladder. Yeah, seems to help. So no more cuts in the top, just connect. This is also big because the group on the left side is still on the run. So white jumps out. Playing here is not necessary. Just go out between the groups. If white keeps pushing like this, it will bury the group on the left side. And if white comes out from the left, then black simply comes between the groups into the middle. So it's good either way. And this move doesn't really do much. Okay, it creates a cutting point at g4, but black should still consider d2, just fix the corner, and then think about ways to attack the other groups. But the natural move is just go out between the weak groups. So white jumps. White didn't block, he was afraid of this cut. Black pushes, that's good. Clamp, well, there are so many cutting points here. I would still like to start from d2. This clamp, white can just block. Then black will play Atari, white connects, black will go up, and white jumps out. So black didn't gain so much. Yeah, white protects here, but he's still not connected to the corner. I think both white and black had the illusion that c2 is connected to f3, but in fact it's not. So yeah, this capture is good. Then some sort of vital point. Here white should play Atari, black captures or connects and then comes out with this group. This move, black can no B to the right, then white still needs to come back and protect, like this, and black will separate the bottom. Now, white has to give up the corner and then leave on the bottom side. So black pushes through, that's also a nice idea. And then cut. Yeah, cut where you can cut. This is good. Push along. Oh, just take. I thought push one time because he's going to threaten to surround the group and then capture. So if capture right away, white has Atari here. When black connects, white has Atari here. If black captures, white already gain a little bit and can come back and protect like this. White turns here and that's a bit slow. On the bottom, white can use this move or tiger mouth, but it's really not urgent. That group is strong. Black doesn't want to push q8 too early, so it's really important to play Atari from behind here. So turn, then push along, that's very good. Now white needs to make some life. Here it's more interesting to play the Keima, because that's the key point for white. So white will bump probably like this, and then look for some eye shape in the middle, or make this eye on the left side, which eventually will happen. So this way, white can make eyes easier. If black will block, white can wedge, create some cutting points, then push. This seems pretty much alive. Now white can go out by playing the tiger mouth, then Atari, Atari, wait, no B, and escape. So that's why black should cover to keep the group surrounded. Also, when black plays here, if white tries to go between the groups, now it's time to use the cut in the top. And wait, just extend. Seems safer. So black managed to surround this group, which eventually leaves small. And now black has to play away. It's not necessary to play all these 4C moves because it's obvious white will leave. Better keep them in check for co-threats later. Yeah, now cut in the top, but it's still better to cut on the outside and capture the stone. Now the ladder works, so it's good to capture like this. Or Atari, Atari, and Atari. The thing is, if black just cuts at f18, later the endgame will be different in the corner, so white might add another move. But with the cut inside, white is super thick, so white doesn't worry about anything in the top left corner anymore. Anyway, the ladder works, that's good. Atari here, capture. So many slow moves by white, so this feels okay for black still. Kosumi threatening the cut. But here, black doesn't have to cut, just protect the bottom side. Either one space jump like this or like this. Keep the bottom connected, then cut the corner or play an extension on the right side. Because this is very thick for white, so white radiates a lot of power towards the right. That should be prevented. So this cut may be troublesome. White got too deep inside, just Keima. And after this Keima, black can play on the second line or just Kosumitsuke in the corner to keep safe. Then Keima like this, and now connect the corner. So this will erase all the bottom potential for black. This was dangerous, so Tsuke, go up, very good. And instead of block, black should just cover, is the most natural move. If white pushes here, just connect. If white tries to connect under, separate. If Nobi, go up with the bamboo connection, or try to go for the kill. Kosumi, and then push. Black can leave in the corner, but white has only one eye on the bottom. So this was a missed opportunity for black. Just turn. After this move, when white comes up, black can just capture one stone. It's much more safe. And on this move, take the other stone. Compared to the actual game, this was much easier. And here the shape point is Kosumi. Or still catch the stone and then come out. The corner looks much safer now. So push, lots of empties. It's better to play Atari. If white goes down, black can catch the two stones in the middle, but black can also push, Atari, throw in, and Atari from the outside. White needs to protect, then black will catch these guys. So many tactics could go different in this bottom fight. So when white plays this attach, black could just Hane once. On this Hane, usually white will go down. If white doesn't descend and plays away, black can Atari and capture that. So once you play this exchange Hane, white descends, then it's okay to play away like this or somewhere on the right side where it's a lot of open space. I mean, if you look all over the board now, white got this area, the bottom, which is not even connected yet, small tiny group in the middle, and small corner. So those are 1, 2, 3, 4 groups, but they all build very little. And black has this huge potential in the top and a lot of points on the bottom side, some territory on the left. So the game is very promising for black right now. Well, black got these points, white Hane, block, Atari. Now on this Atari, black shouldn't answer. What I mean is, black shouldn't connect. So black needs to play Atari here. If black connects, now black enters into shortage of liberties, and white can throw in Atari and kill everything. So black had to play N2. If white captures the ko, just play away. A big point. So with this move, black got tricked. And now black has to give up some points. So white already got some profit here in Sente. And actually for black it's not important to connect, it's better to capture the stone. Because if white cuts here, black is already alive and the end game it's still promising. Atari and capture some more. This cut at M3, it's a complete neutral point. So black accepted to connect on neutral points instead of making life with more points. So white played a strange move here. White should just go all the way to R13, R14. This attach, black should simply go down. It's a very nice exchange for black because it encloses the corner. And when white goes down, black can invade or just play Hane, Nobi, then expand the top Moyo. And later in the end game, black and Hane connect and white needs to double up against the clamp. Hane it's a possibility too, but black can Hane in the corner. I think, sorry, white can Hane in the corner. White pulls back and black should still go down. It's very big. On the turn, Nobi is big, but black can also Keima. And then on this Atari, black comes inside when white captures stone block. So in the end, white put 5 stones there, but they still need to run out and black builds a lot. So the key point in this corner is R16. Push along, it's obvious that black wants to build the top. Then white hane also. Cut one time to create some agi. This is good. Yeah, white cuts here first, that's okay. Black could actually capture the stone, because now if hane in the corner, black will block. If connect here, white can also use the atari in the corner. So it's better to take, even if white atari from the outside, there are many cutting points. This one and the capture on the other two stones. So if white extends, black will take the top, but there is no more entrance in the corner. And if white tries to save the center, then black can atari and catch the right side, which is also pretty good. But black can also choose to go out here, nobi, threatening the top. So if white tries to leave inside, it's not going to be easy, and then black can push along and catch the stones on the right. So the tactics here can be so much better for black. Therefore, take right away. Sometimes it's good to connect, sometimes it's good to take. You should always decide according to the situation. Here, I would capture directly, no more agi, and then when white connects, go down. If white plays atari, then atari here, atari like this, and kosumi. White takes the corner, but black has a nice center. Something similar happened in the game, so nobi, push along, then block. It's better to descend, because the corner is like 15 points, besides the cut behind is still a problem. So white needs to come back and then catch more stones in the center. If white protects the middle, then atari and descend, and there's a lot on the right side. So it's fine to lose some points here to build a big box in the corner. Now white got the atari from behind and ladder, that's good. White took the corner, black went down. So this still feels kind of promising for black, if black keeps all the top side and the right side. But somehow black missed here. Should just take. It's not a problem if white connects, just block and still keep most of the territory. This one it's a problem, because when white connects, he creates Miai between G18 and Atari, which is a Dametsumari. White doesn't even need a push, just connect. If black connects here, take the top. If black connects the top, take the two stones. So already damage is done. This push can wait. Anyway, yeah. White got the profit in the top. It's too much to try that kind of kill. First of all, black should play here, or capture the stone. White needs to make two eyes small, but still, it's big to take the D2 stones. So now, white leaves comfortable. If the corner wouldn't be alive, I mean, wouldn't help white in this area, black has this move and then go down. So now when white plays Atari, black needs to connect, and then white can make the second eye. But if the position would be different, then throw in an Atari to kill. But here, when white captures the stone, he connects under and he leaves in the corner. So there is no way to kill this group. Therefore, this was minus to play inside and try to kill it. Another missing tactic. So this corner got big for the right side and the side, and here black should go down. Atari in this area is not that big. Black still builds a lot. Now I can connect under. Well, black got the center for now. It's better to capture this stone. More bigger life than 2 points, like 4 or 5 points. Now Atari, yeah. Well, this Atari can be played anytime. Dangerous situation. In fact, here, white can play the vital point. Black needs to take the stone. White cuts, black captures, and white captures 4 more stones. And black still leaves small. So that's a nice Tsuji for white to use. But okay, white was happy to reduce Incente. In this case, it's better to go out. But actually it works either way. Block is good. This Atari was greedy. Should Atari from the left side and extend. Then when white connects here, just capture. This got black into trouble. So that's how black lost plenty of points on the right side. If this happens, it's still a game, huh? Let's see. Well, white still needs to connect. Oh, now it's different. But anyway, this is still big. Then the capture here, it's also big. Yeah, probably white wins this game still, but not as large. So this was the last mistake that really cost a lot. Yeah, white could go down here. Of course, black can Atari and play this move, but in the end, white builds more points in the corner. Now, black has the option to play S1 and destroy a few extra points. Here actually, white can connect, and when black separates, white links under. But the problem is the other group. Yeah, good decision for white to pull back. He needs to do this. So when black plays this move, white will play Kusumi, black goes down, white connects under, and no way to kill this group. Okay, black got a little profit here, but it doesn't matter anymore. On this Hane, white doesn't have to play H2. Atari first and then E3. When black pushes, now connect, and it's fine. So white protected in advance, just to make sure he doesn't mess up the game. Nothing works to kill that group, but it could reduce a few extra points. So like this, white makes only 2 points. This way, white went down and built 4 points. The thing is, when black plays Hane, white cannot cut because it's self-Atari. That would reduce 2 more points in Sente, but it doesn't change the result. Ooh, more reducing here. So if you go back to the top right corner, this was the deciding area where black had to go down and build all this box, then keep most of the center. That would be a big difference, and also nothing would happen in this area on the middle right. So black kind of messed up this game towards the end. Enjoy the review and pay attention to the fighting techniques more.